Hey everybody, what is really happening? Welcome to another HBCU Alumni House Party. I'm your host, Anthony Brown. So glad that you are here with us today and so glad you're able to join us for November 4th, 2020. And who would ever thought that at this point we would not know who the president of the United States is? Well, you know what I mean. Man, it seems like, listen, I saw somebody put a post up real quick and said, listen, all you need is about 2 good trustees, about 3 deacons. They would have had that vote counted a long time ago. You know, that's all you need. Y'all know how it is in some of the churches. You don't need a whole lot of folks. Get them 2 trustees and them 3 deacons, and maybe somebody from the mother's board to make sure they all right. We would have had this thing voted and counted up a long time ago. Y'all playing too much with me. Y'all playing with my emotions. So anyway, how y'all doing? Hope all is well. So glad to see you for another Wednesday night. We got another great group of schools and some alumni here to raise money for yet again. Wow, it seemed like just yesterday, like I said last week, we had just started raising money for HBCUs. Now look at us. It's almost at the end of the year, and we are almost done. So now, if you missed out on, let me remind you again. So we are raising money for this week. Who are we lifting up this week? There you go right there. So we're lifting up Bluefield State College. We are talking about Jarvis Christian College and Shorter College. Those are the 3 schools that we're talking about today. And so we want all our alumni from those schools. If you're there, make sure you put something in the chat. Let us know who you are and where you're from. Let us know so we can shout you out at some point throughout the show. And let me just go and tell you this right now, just in case anybody want to know the question. Here's our schools for November. So there you go. So we got a complete list of all of our schools. We had to update the list real quick because I think we might have missed somebody before. But anyway, so we're already in week 23, Bluefield State, Jarvis Christian, Shorter College. Week 24, Alcorn State, Gadsden State Community College, and Tennessee State and West Virginia State University. Week 25, Bethune-Cookman University, Morgan State, and Texas College. Week 26, Edward Waters College, South Carolina State University, and the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. Week 27, Dillard University, Florida Memorial University, Houston Tillotson University, and the University of the Virgin Islands. But wait, there's more. Let me go and show you December's right now. December. We start off the first week of December with Morris College, Payne College, Shaw University, and the University of District of Columbia. Then we go into the second week of December, week 29, with Rust College, St. Augustine's University, Talladega College, and Voorhees College. Week 30, we go with Wiley College, Howard University, Southern University of Shreveport, and St. Philip's College. There we go. And then week 31, the last week of the month, we had to start them a couple days early because we wanted to make sure we got all the campaign. before we hold on, before we get ready to the end of the year, we got American Baptist College, Charles R. Drew University, Lincoln University of Missouri, and Virginia Union University. Now, that's a lot. Now, once we get all that done, then we're gonna take a quick break, hit the reset, and we're gonna try this all over again for 2021. And look, we are the HBCU Cares campaign. We can't depend on 45 or anybody else for that matter. We're going to take care of our own. I need for you to help us realize the fact that I believe, and I hope that you believe, that all HBCU alumni can support all HBCUs. And because of that, if you did not know, before we get up out of here, let me tell you real quick, if you didn't know, how much money have we raised so far? Let me show you real quick. I'm just going to show you this quick little picture. Yeah, we've raised $125,000 since we started this campaign on June 1st. And I know we still got a lot more that we could be doing. We could. But for this week, let me tell you about our guest for today before we take a quick break. On today's show, let me tell you. So today's show, we have from Jarvis Christian College, we have Kimberly Wilson from the class of 1987. She is now the alumni chapter president down in the Denton-Collin County area. We should have joining her is the Reverend Cedric Dinkins from the class of 1992. We hope that he gets here. He's the chaplain of the institution and assistant professor of religion at Jarvis Christian College. And we're going to talk about Jarvis Christian and everything they got going on, as well as the fact that this is also their Jarvis Fest this week. And they got a special activities going on all week, and they got even a special house party they're doing on Saturday afternoon that I'm going to be making a guest appearance in. So I'm looking forward to that. Then we're going to go over to West Virginia. Yeah, we're going to travel to West Virginia. We're going to go to Bluefield State College. We're going to talk to Dr. Deidre Guyton from the class of 1990. Yeah, and she is now the director of alumni affairs at Bluefield State College. And so we weren't able to get anybody from shorter college. We all have to do our due diligence and put the call out. But we weren't able to get anybody, but we're going to still talk about them real quick. We're going to show you a video and do all that and then some right after this.
Here are your AARP top tips on caregiver preparedness during coronavirus. First, form a caregiving team. Create a list of people in your family and friend network who can help with caregiving tasks. Take an inventory of supplies in your loved one's home. Try to have a 2-week supply of essential items. Make a list of the care recipient's medications and medical contacts. Be sure to have prescriptions on hand and ask the pharmacist for an extra 30-day supply. Make a plan to stay connected. To prevent social isolation, set up available technology to help loved ones stay connected and schedule regular chats. Finally, maintain your own self-care. Follow the Centers for Disease Control's guidelines for coronavirus safety. And have a backup plan for care in case you become ill. For more caregiving tips during the coronavirus pandemic, go to aarp.org/caregiving.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
And welcome back to the show. So now, listen, I want to tell you a little bit about Shorter College real quick, just because, again, we always want to make sure we lift up every institution. And Reverend Dinkins, again, make sure you check your email for the actual link to get into the back room of the show. I need you into the house party. You on the other side of the house. You need to come on over to where the guests are. You need to come on to the VIP section of the house. All right, so real quick, ladies and gentlemen, Shorter College is a private, historically Black junior college located in North Little Rock, Arkansas. It was founded in 1886 as Bethel Institute by the African Methodist Episcopal Church and offers bachelor's degrees until 1955. It is accredited by the Transactional Association of Christian Colleges and Schools. Now, as a historically Black college, Shorter has a strong history of and commitment to the education of Black Americans. It's a small institution. Right now, we have an enrollment of a little over 300 students, undergraduate students, and Shorter College acceptance rate right now is at 100%. So they're doing some things. Okay. Some of their popular majors are liberal arts, humanities, and entrepreneurship and religious studies. Now, real quick, there's the link right there. For those that are watching us right now, there's the link right there. We are going to put the link in the chat one more time. If you want to make a donation, the link to Shorter College. Now, listen, you all were a little slow this week. I don't know, because of the election and everything got thrown off. Y'all got thrown off by the, just trying to get you the early votes and all, or you were in line. And I get that. But we got to make sure we be a blessing to all of our institutions. So I need you to go on and reach deep and come on, put $5 or $10 on every one of these HBCUs tonight. Y'all, stop playing, because I looked at the data. Every school had like less than $50. I'm like, wait a minute. By Wednesday, we leasing the hundreds, if not thousands, by Wednesday. So I need y'all to come on and give the Shorter College. The link is right there in the chat. So make sure you're going to show Shorter some love. Now, while we are allowing you to make those donations, let's take a quick look and learn a little bit about and look at the campus of Shorter College. I like the fact that they were also able to show how they are social distancing while they're on campus. That was pretty cool. Hey, if you didn't already do so, hit the like button, hit the share button, let somebody else know. Let me give a shout out real quick to all my tardy to the party folks, but everyone who's here right now. Hey, how you doing? Like Vanessa Sparks in New York City. What's up, my good friend Chris from Albany State? Let me see who else did I see. I saw a few of the names. I just remember those two names and say hey to me real quick. So anyway, I just want to say hello to you. If you want to learn more about Shorter College, we're going to also put the link in the chat right now. If you want to learn more about Shorter College, again, not to be confused with Shorter University. It's actually, there is a Shorter University, but we're talking about Shorter College in North Little Rock. We are going to add the link to the chat for you to go and maybe find out more information about this institution, or if you're an alum, or if you know somebody who's an alum of this institution and you want to get them connected to their alumni association, we're going to drop those links in the chat, like right there, like right now. It's coming for you. It's coming. It's on its way. All right. So now, oh, all right. This is how we doing it here now at the HBCU Alumni House Party. Listen, we'll be right back right after this with Jarvis Christian College.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Hey, welcome back to the HBCU Alumni House Party. And on today's house party, this is what she told me. She told me that she is every woman. Y'all, I want y'all to make some noise like y'all ain't never made noise before. I need all my Jarvis Christian alums right now, wherever you at. Y'all better put some hearts. Y'all better put some thumbs up. Y'all better let me know in the chat that you are here right now. Y'all show some love from the class of 1987. She's currently in Little Elm, Texas. She was a secondary education major. While at school, she was a part of Student Government Association. She was the president. Oh my gosh, come on, girl. You was doing it like that? She was a member of the Alpha Kappa Mu Honor Society. She was in concert choir, drama club, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. She was a cheerleader, part of the yearbook club. Oh my God, I can go on and on. But right now, after that, she went to the University of Texas at Tyler. She's a retired educator girl, bye. Come on. She is a realtor and a small business owner, and she is the president of the Jarvis Christian College, Denton Collins County Alumni Association. Y'all, welcome to the show. right now. While she gonna come in here bumping, y'all. She'll come in here bumping in the moment. Let me get her picture up on the screen. That's why I should have had her picture up on the screen. Boom! There you go. Yo, welcome to the show.
Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you?
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Everything is great, or as my mama used to say, it's copacetic.
Oh, I'm here for it. I can go for copacetic. I can feel for that one. I can go for that one. See, you probably had no idea, like, well, why does he want to know what this song would be if I walked into the club?
That's right. I didn't, so you surprised me.
All right, so let's talk about Jarvis Christian College and talk about what got you there. And, let's talk about some of those moments. Let's talk about it. Really, what got you to Jarvis Christian?
Okay, so Jarvis was really good. Alumni were really good at recruiting students. So at the time, I didn't know, but we had an outstanding choir teacher. His name was Otis Lloyd, and he would recruit about 10 to 15 kids every year. Shout out to Franklin D. Roosevelt High School in Dallas, Texas. And he would recruit us, and we would go there just like in groups every year. So we had one of the biggest groups every year from my high school. So he recruited my sister, and she ended up not going to Jarvis. And so I actually was going to go to Wiley, Texas. Wiley. And a lot of people don't know that because I had
several. You didn't tell me. That's an exclusive. Well, we didn't got it. What? You was going to go to Wiley?
I really was because, I was going by who gave me the most scholarship money. But what had happened was I was working at Church's Chicken my senior year, and I was really tired of fried chicken. And so Jarvis had offered this program they used to have it's called ASAP, and it was an advanced summer program to kind of recruit kids there. And I was going to have to wait till the fall to start at Wiley. And so as I was frying that chicken, I looked at that chicken and no, I don't think so. So I remembered that Jarvis had offered me this scholarship to come in the summer. So I took my last paycheck, and I didn't even own any luggage. So I told my grandparents I wanted to go to college, and my grandparents are no longer with me, and they came and said, "Oh, come on over." Beautiful ivory suitcase, but it didn't have a handle on it. So they gave me the ivory suitcase.
I'm going to figure it out.
Oh, yeah. And so they gave me the ivory suitcase so I could have some luggage, and so I wouldn't have to take any paper bags or whatever. And my mom took some tape, and she wrapped that tape around it to make sure nothing fell out. I bought all my necessities. I bought all my necessities, and by the time I finished, I had $13 to my name after I bought my bus ticket. So I remember, never heard of Hawkins, Texas, population 1302. I remember leaving Dallas, going to Hawkins, Texas. It was about an hour, 2-hour drive on the Trailway bus station, which doesn't even exist anymore. And we had this when you go into Jarvis, it's this loop, and the Trailway would go drop you right off in the center. And I remember they said Jarvis Christian College, and I looked, I was saying, surely this is not it. So I got off, I was the only one. I put my suitcase down, and this guy named Tim, who's still my friend today, he said, "Welcome to Jarvis Christian College ASAP program." And he took my suitcase, and it changed my life forever. It was the best decision I ever made in my life. Jarvis, I cannot give enough credit for the character, the leadership skills they develop in me, and just the care that they give to the students. Gave me skills I didn't even realize I had.
Wow. That was the story right there. I had never heard somebody with the suitcase with the duct tape and
and they gave us a little stipend after we left the program, and I actually took some of that money and bought me some real luggage. So
they got called at the bus station talking about population 1302.
Yeah.
And you made 03. Now you got a new version. But that's beautiful. So now let's talk about, wow. So what do you do now? So you're a retired educator. Wait a minute, how you retired educator? You're looking over about 25. You've been in class for 5 years. What?
I did. I put in 30 years with the school district in Texas, which I love. But a lot of those things, a lot of the skills, again, that I learned at Jarvis and the giving back, I implemented as I educated. So I taught for 12 years, and then I was an administrator for the last 18 years of my career. So I was able to do that on a larger scale and to reach kids and all of that. And I'll tell you, when I first became an administrator, I went to a district that didn't have too many minorities at the time. And I remember watching the kids, the Black kids. We had a handful of African-American students, and we would have these assemblies for college, and they would just kind of sit back in the back. And so I went to them and I said, why are y'all sitting back here with your arms crossed? They said, Miss Wilson, there are no Black colleges here. I said, is that it? So I took it up on myself as the only Black administrator on that campus to get the Black teachers. There were about 4 or 5 Black teachers. We got together. Some of the people, because I taught in the Houston area for a while, so I knew people from TSU, I knew people from Jarvis, in the different places, and I made sure that those Black kids had an opportunity to know about HBCUs, because they didn't. So Those are the type of things that we do. And I started, at the time, I started an African-American club, and it was really, and I recruited, I couldn't run it because I was administrator, but I recruited someone to run it, and it was just outstanding. So I was there for 6 years, and we even got a scholarship started from them. But that's the type of thing that I learned from being a Jarvisonian, from what people gave me.
Okay, awesome. Now listen, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to show, for those who may have never seen Jarvis Christian College, or knowing this is maybe your first time hearing about it, this won't be your last time hearing about Jarvis. So we're going to take a quick break, and we are going to show everybody just so.
Since 1912, Jarvis Christian College has been committed to being strong, physically, academically, and fiscally. We've maintained our commitment to providing opportunity to first-generation college students and to educating, nurturing, and empowering tomorrow's diverse leaders. Our students are among the best and brightest in the nation. Their work has been featured in global publications. They've presented at national conferences and symposiums, lent their talents to finding a cure for cancer, and they've won competitive all-expenses-paid internships with global corporations. They go on to further their education at Ivy League graduate schools, or they become high-ranking leaders in government. And in the public or private sector, Jarvis graduates have become educators, social workers, authors, political and religious leaders, entrepreneurs, and more. Our students can do so much more, but they need your help. Our college is facing a major challenge with its aging infrastructure. Over the past year, we've spent $2.3 million repairing roofs, addressing plumbing issues, and replacing cooling and heating systems for several facilities across the campus. The cost associated with these repairs and replacements have had an adverse effect on our budget. In addition, many of our students, because of the circumstances beyond their control, require our assistance through need-based scholarships. Now is the time for us to commit to writing our story in even bolder strokes as we put into action those traditions and values that inspired this institution's legendary spirit. A spirit committed to access and affordability. A spirit committed to providing a pathway to not just a job, but to a career. A spirit committed to religious faith, academic excellence, and athletic acumen. A spirit committed to seeing Jarvis students be none but great. From our humble beginnings to today's rapidly changing marketplace, Jarvis marches on. Today we renew our founder's dream to educate the head, the heart, and the hand. As we bring to bear Jarvis's impact on the world, we are called to be strong. Now is the time to come together to provide the financial resources needed to make Jarvis strong. We must commit to being physically strong, financially strong, spiritually strong. Jarvis strong.
Awesome. Awesome. Come on, Jarvis. Strong. None but great.
That's right. None but great.
Now, so to all of our viewers right now, so here's a chance, Kim, but you can be able to talk to our viewing audience, whether they're live right now or they're going to watch it in the replay before the week is out, why they need to give to Jarvis. This is why we got you here. Tell them why they need to give to Jarvis.
Because Jarvis is very dedicated to helping students achieve their dreams. And because it's a small institution, you get a lot of hands-on care that you may not get with a larger school. And so it is very, very important that we give kids opportunities who may not otherwise have opportunities. And Jarvis is very good. For example, some things we did when the pandemic hit this year, Jarvis was able to provide computers to those who didn't have it, housing, food. Those are the type of extra steps, tutoring programs. So even for those kids who were doing online, maybe they struggled with that. So Jarvis provided tutors for them and tutoring programs. I don't know how many of other institutions may do that, but Jarvis takes that extra step to make sure that you're successful. And so that is why it's important for us to carry on this tradition of turning out excellent members of the community. I mean, we have great educators. We have a history of ministers and entrepreneurs who are very successful in the community. And even our national president, let me recognize her, Ms. Alva Walker. She is the Director of Special Education in Cedar Hill ISD. And she's a relatively young woman, but those are the type of things that Jarvis does. It prepares you. So that is why you should give to Jarvis. And I don't know if I can do this, but can I just give some shout outs at this time, or do I wait, or I don't know what?
You know what? Yeah, we're going to give some shout outs a little bit later. But I do want to share with everybody right now. So if you look on the screen right now, so again, but don't look at my face. Don't worry about the face. But look at the fact again, every week we are raising money for various HBCUs. It goes straight to the institution. It doesn't touch my hand. I'm just the one who gets it started, me and my committee. But it's all going to Jarvis Christian Colleges to support them and what their efforts are. Listen, right now they are in the midst of preparing for their Jarvis Fest. You know, they got a big fundraising day of giving on Saturday. So this is only going to supplement. So I'm not going to take away from any of Jarvis alum, unless you want to give to this too. I'm not going to be mad at you. We put the link in the chat right now. So I'm going to leave on the screen for just a moment if you want to see, maybe see your name pop on the screen right now. So right now, we are at $45, y'all. We have $45. Now listen, I don't want to make nobody feel bad, but at least most of my HBCUs, we can come in at least 500. Come on. I need all of my HBCU alumni and family and friends, wherever you are. It doesn't matter what school you went to. We talked about it all the time. The $5 holla campaign. Listen, you didn't go to homecoming. Everybody home was virtual, so you mean that money you saved from the fish dinner, the money you saved from the barbecue, the money you saved from the t-shirt, the money you saved from parking, not alone the money you saved from the game, the travel, the clothes you had to buy. Come on, fam. Put 5 on it. That's all I'm saying. So we want to make sure that you know that we know that you know again that you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to make a donation to this campaign. Again, everything we raise through this will go to Jarvis towards their day of giving this coming Saturday, and I'm gonna be part of that event as well. Now, before we get up out of here, Kim, Reverend, I know you're watching. You didn't check your email. See. You didn't check your email because you would have sent me an email if there was a problem. But anyway, nonetheless, for more information about Jarvis Christian College, we did put the link in the chat right about now, and we also put for any alumni, if you haven't paid your alumni dues yet, whether you want to join Kim's chapter or if you want to join the NAA directly or any other chapter, the link is in the chat for you to find out more information on how you can get involved with your alumni chapter. But Kim, before we go, I'm going to let you do some shout outs a little bit later because we're going to talk about alumni engagement. But can you tell me anything about Jarvis Fest before we go?
Yes, Jarvis Fest is really designed to give the students something for homecoming. Unlike a lot of schools, Jarvis, we don't have a football team, so we don't get that particular part of homecoming. Like a lot of people come back for football games for homecoming, so we create our own fun. So some of the things that's on the agenda, we have the crowning, the coronation for Mr. and Miss Jarvis this weekend. We have a talent show. It's called Jarvis Got Talent. And like today is a social media day. And then, like you said, we have the day of giving. So we just try to do things, especially in this particularly trying time of not really being able to be together. We still want it to be fun for the kids because they deserve that. We had it and we want them to have it as well.
Awesome. That is absolutely amazing. Like, listen here, Kim, I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to let you take a quick break. I'm going to see if you can try to get Pastor on the line, and maybe you can text him or call him because he said he didn't get the email. But I'm like, I know I sent it. I'm looking at the email thread. Let's see if we can make sure if we can get him on. I can see him. He's watching it. Hey, Pastor Dinkins, I see you out there watching. So, so while you're watching, go on and put 5 on it real quick. Yeah, you didn't have to pay to get in, but you got to pay to get out. So go on and bless them. or send some folks over to Pennsylvania or to some of them other cities and states that you need to count them votes. I know you got some members that you can go send over there real quick. Because them church folks will get them ballots counted real quick. All right. So now listen here, Kim. I'm not gonna hold you. But thank you so very much. Don't go anywhere. We're going to bring you back in just a little bit later after we talk to Dr. Guyton, and we're going to talk about alumni engagement. And you can do some shout out to some of your alumni chapters, some of your classmates, some of your family, and your friends in just a moment. Whoa, man. Listen, we are having a great time today. Again, that was a wonderful session with Kim and Jarvis Christian College. Y'all saw the link. Y'all saw all the information. I need you to come on and put 5 on it. Listen. We'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
Even though there is so much against us,
you will see me choose to protect myself and my community from the coronavirus by wearing a face covering.
Because it's going to take all of us thinking about one another.
And even with my face covered, you will see me.
You will see me as a mother, a wife, a friend.
As an athlete who gave everything to the game I love.
As a father, leading by example.
As a sister.
An entertainer.
As a champion for my people.
You will see me finding a light in a dark time.
To unlock our creativity and push our craft.
You will see me demanding the space to tell the stories that matter.
As a man who knows that tough times don't last, but tough people do.
Join us in wearing a face covering to help stop the spread of the coronavirus.
Because covering your face is one small act of kindness that has the power to bring us together.
Hey everyone, let me tell you about it. Hey everyone, let me tell you about exclusively HBCU. They are more than your typical subscription box service. Their mission is to highlight and collaborate with other HBCU alums and entrepreneurs while providing opportunities and scholarships to current and future HBCU scholars. And did I mention they have a really great product line like this, and this, and even this. The company's aim is to bring awareness to HBCU's rich history and showcase why our alma maters are still relevant and essential today. Now, they want to continue their support by donating 10% of each sale to the United Negro College Fund by using the promo code UNCF at checkout. So go check out their website at www.exclusivelyyhbcu.com and grab you something nice for yourself or that HBCU student of yours. Better yet, sign up for the quarterly subscription box and use promo code UNCF at the checkout. And by the way, tell them that your Uncle Anthony sent you. Hey! Hey! So before I let you go, because I'm not going to let you go, we got another special person coming up right about now. Her name is Dr. Deidre Guyton. She is from Bluefield, West Virginia. She's a class of 1990 from Bluefield State. Her major was physical education and English. And then she went on to receive her master's degree from Radford University and her PhD from Old Dominion University. She is now the director of Alumni Affairs and the executive director of the Bluefield State College Foundation Incorporated. She's a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And listen, she wants you all to know that they are doing some big things on campus. You know, they finally got housing back on campus after 52 years. And football is coming back after 40 years. Y'all, I was excited. I just met her today real quick. I just called and said, I'm not taking no for an answer. Y'all make some noise. Show some love. As she strolls up in here. Hey, Dr. Guyton, what's really happening? Woo! Welcome to the HBCU Alumni House Party.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Absolutely amazing, and I am so glad to see you here. And you were able to look. You took the time out of your schedule to come back to your office. So
Yes. Back to my office for this.
Come on, talk about
that's dedication.
Engagement, alumni affairs, working for the foundation. It don't stop. The party don't stop.
No, and I've just become vice chair and treasurer of the Boosters Club here on campus.
Did that just happen this afternoon? Because that wasn't in the bio.
That wasn't in the bio, but it happened last week.
Oh, yeah. So all my Bluefield State alumni, if you are watching right now, anybody who y'all need y'all to make some noise, show some love, show her some love right now. So anyway, let's go. First, let's go back. How did you get to Bluefield State?
I am the second of 3 generations that attended Bluefield State College. Okay. My mother was the first. I am the product of 2 HBCUs. My dad went to West Virginia State. My mother went to Bluefield State. So that's how I ended up here.
Wow. Okay. So now, Bluefield State, I'm just going to cut you the chase.
Just cut to the chase.
We're going to just cut across the field. Now,
let's talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we always talk about the fact how we use this platform an opportunity to teach and engage and to advocate for our HBCUs. Now, often you may have heard me talk about the fact we got this 105-ish HBCUs, right? And there are some of our schools that are changing. They're evolving. They don't look like the rest of us. And I talk about 2 in particular. Statistically speaking, on average, 70%-ish or so of the student population is non-African American. Bluefield State is one of them.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, when the demographics changed and coal was the leading industry here in the state of West Virginia. So when the industry changed, the demographics changed. People were leaving the area. because finding better jobs. Students and children who were or who were children of parents who worked in the mines decided that that's not for me, so they left as well. So that's how we're an HBCU, but demographically not.
Right, so you always have your designation because of how you were founded.
Exactly. We were founded in 1895. We're celebrating our 125th anniversary this year. One of the highlights that we had this year is with history, the governor, because it was introduced as a Senate bill to found Bluefield Colored Institute. The students, the governor, it passed the House, passed the Senate.
Wow.
Governor would not sign it.
What?
So this year, as we celebrated our 125th, our governor of West Virginia signed it as, just something to put out there for us.
There we go. So now, because you're also an administrator and you work on the campus, what has it been like just this semester so far? Are you all hybrid? Are you virtual? What's happening?
We're both. We're face to face. We have, of course, with all colleges and institutions, we did have some online courses, but what we did was mix it up a little bit. The students could come to class half the students could come to class on Mondays, and it would stream to the other half. And on Wednesdays, we would mix it up. They would come and it would stream to the other half on that day. So we've been adjusting. And it's been an interesting adjust as with COVID and everything else. So we're maintaining and we're making it. We decided we have a committee that decided put all these policies together and plans so that it would make it easier for the students to come back. So we're trying to make it easier for them to get a degree, get their college degree, and they're adjusting. And I must say, our COVID, our positive tests are really down. We've had, since August, when we started, we've only had 9 positive cases.
Good, listen.
So, the students are excellent to work with because they are adhering to the rules and regulations.
Good. So let's take a quick break and let's go take a look. For those of you all have never been to Bluefield, West Virginia, let's take a look at Bluefield State College. Oh, okay. Let's try it.
Didn't want to say it.
Bluefield State gave me a completely new start because I used to be very quiet and shy and I never talked to anybody, and I'm a lot more outgoing now. I never really had many friends before where I was homeschooled and I didn't get out much, so it's widened my circle a lot. I enjoyed the whole experience, really. I enjoyed interacting with the other students and my professors, and a lot of my professors really encouraged me a lot. It's a lot more one-on-one here since it's a smaller school, so the professors and advisors really have time to sit down with every student and give them what they need. Pell Grants helped a lot, and I managed to get scholarships, so I managed to pay for college pretty easily coming here. I couldn't really imagine what my life would be like because I was very depressed there in the period between when I finished the homeschooling and before I actually started here. So I never really had an image of what it would be like. And then I started here and I kind of started to develop that image, and this brought me out of my depression a lot too. I graduated valedictorian, so I'm very proud of the fact that I came from that dark place that I was in and managed to finish at the top when I completed my 4 years. It really changed my life coming here in many positive ways. Got a good education and I managed to get a job in my field that I really enjoy. I met my fiance here and that's completely changed my life, and I've learned to be more outgoing and I'm more comfortable with myself.
We're living in challenging times right now. Faced with change, we have to do things differently, but Bluefield State remains committed to providing a quality education and student experience with a focus on the health and safety of all of its members, students, staff, faculty, and guests.
We're a standout school simply because every faculty member, professor, teacher, grounds crew, every single one of them makes you feel welcomed and will help you in any way, shape, or form. It's like an adopted family. You get that one-on-one relationship with your professor. You go to class, and even if you sit back and don't say anything, they're going to force something out of you because they care and they want to see you succeed. I'm fortunate and grateful and blessed that people here, they care about me. My name is Raynell Crenshaw. My major is applied science with a concentration of pre-medicine, and I'm a volleyball player.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Welcome back to the HBCU Live Show. Again, I am here with the Dr. Guyton from Bluefield State College. How are you again?
I'm fine. I'm still here.
That was interesting to learn a little bit about Bluefield and see some of the students' perspectives and hear what's happening on campus and all those kinds of great things. So now, let's talk to our audience. Again, if they're watching us live right now, again, they're going to, and also my target to the party, folks, who like to watch it later on in the week. I'm okay with that. They like to still watch. I love them people who still watch. Why they need to give to Bluefield State.
You saw it in the video. We give our students, we give our students. We care about our students. Our students are like family. This is like a family atmosphere. Bluefield State College, as Raynell said, is home. We try to make our students we don't try to make our students. We do make our students feel at home. They feel safe. They feel that they get that faculty-student ratio of 18-1 there. They work with faculty members and staff members and administrators who actually care about them, and we want to see them succeed, and we want to share in their celebration and their parents' celebration when they walk across stage, because many of them are first-generation students, and they would not have an opportunity to go anywhere else. We're glad that they came to Bluefield State. We make sure that they get what they need and they get out on time.
Listen,
so that's why you should give.
So there is the link right now. We have put the link in the chat. We have put not only the link to the fundraising, but we've also put links if you want to go visit the website for more information, or if you're an alum and you want to find out more information on how you can reach out to Guyton and the Alumni Association, please go ahead and do that. But right now, come on, just like I talked about that $5 holla.
Thank you for giving that so far.
We're going to take this 55. I'm going to take this 55. I need a lot more, y'all. I need some more.
Please.
I need some more, like right now. Listen, you know the old saying, you can't beat God-given no matter how hard you try.
Exactly.
So
and we're excited. Football's coming back, so we expect everybody back.
Listen, they about to bring back this here football. Hey, Monique Robinson from Wilberforce University. How you doing down there in Texas? Come on and put 5 on Bluefield State for me real quick. Come on. I need y'all to come on and put something on it today. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, I believe, again, that all HBCU alumni can support all HBCUs. I'm not saying not to support yours, but why are you giving some love to yours? You can show some love to somebody else. Come on. Who else got 5 on it?
We're all in it together.
I know, again, like we said before, we are the HBCU CARES Act. We don't have to worry. We don't have to depend on what's happening in DC right now. We can't, listen, we didn't put it in God's hands or whoever you believe in. We didn't put it in their hands. What we can do, besides you voted, what you can do, besides you doing that census, what you can do, besides putting on your mask every day and washing your hands, what you can do is going to put 5 on Bluefield. Go and put 5 on Bluefield right now. Go and give Bluefield 5. Go and give Jarvis Christian 5. Go and give Shorter College 5. Stop playing. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep it going, but I just want to make sure that you knew something about Bluefield State, and just because they may not look totally,
we're here.
And we're gonna talk about how you can get involved with the Alumni Association, even if you're not an alum. I'm quite sure they will take associates, they'll take supporters, they'll take family and friends.
Yes.
Listen, we're not gonna turn down anybody's money. We're gonna not listen. I'm not gonna leave no money on the table if I can help it. So I know some of y'all got 5 on it. We got the links in the chat. We're gonna make sure that you are able to make sure you can get those links before we get up out of here. Dr. Guyton, hold that thought. Don't go nowhere. Okay. We're gonna bring you back in a few moments with Kim from Jarvis Christian. We're gonna talk about alumni engagement. Yes, talking about alumni engagement. We'll be right back. So now listen, everybody. Again, I keep telling y'all, since June 1st, we have been raising money for every HBCU. Hopefully, we've gotten to your HBCU. If not, we'll be coming to your HBCU real soon. Again, if you're just not joining us and you didn't see it at the beginning of the show, I'm going to let you know, again, here are the schools for November. There are all the schools. Hopefully, real quick, you can see. Maybe if you haven't seen your school already come down the pipe, it's coming real soon for November. And there are the schools for December. And then we are done for 2020. And then we're going to take a quick pause for the calls, and then we're going to come back in 2021, and we're going to reassess, and we're going to figure out how we can do this all over again to support our schools, because I believe that we can do this. Stop playing. Y'all keep talking. We keep talking. I say that, y'all. We keep talking about that we are HBCUs, and we all for it, and we want to support the Black colleges, and we want to support the Black business. Well, we are the Black business, the Black college. Come on, stop playing. You talk about Black Lives Matter. Come on. We are the epicenter of the Black Lives Matter movement. The Black church and the Black college. You can't have a Black Lives Matter movement without us. So we might as well make sure that us is still here. And who's going to save us from us but us? Come on. I need 5. I just need 5. You can give me 10. You can give me 10. You can give me more than that. As a matter of fact, somebody made a comment. Hold on. I want to make sure they got the link real quick to my engineer in the show. There was somebody who said earlier in the chat, I want to make sure whoever this is right here, we got to make sure we get them the link. So Kim, or somebody from Jarvis Christian, real quick, we need to make sure that we see that this person gets the link, like right now. If they haven't got, there you go. So I hope they're still watching. If not, we need to make sure we tag them in the post so they can make sure they give that donation that they just said on the screen and said they want to give. I don't want to miss out on that. I want to miss out on that donation just in case. All right. So now, with all that said, we're going to take one more break. Hey, you saw one of our other program partners earlier today talking about exclusively HBCU, right? And again, you got to go to exclusivelyhbcu.com. Use the promo code UNCF. They got some great products and some great HBCU attire. I can't wait to my homecoming. Listen, you get the bonnet, you get the do-rag, one or the other, you get the flash, you get a t-shirt, and you get a onesie, all tailored to your HBCU and your school color and your mascot. But now they got a whole new box coming out. They got a new one called A Different World. Yeah, they got a Different World box coming out in January with the Dwayne Wayne glasses. Oh man, come on! With the, they got some lapel pins. They got Dwayne and Kim and some. Listen. You got to go to exclusivelyyhbcu.com. Go check them out. Use the promo code UNCF, and a donation goes back to the cause. And let me tell you about our other program partner that we couldn't do the show without some of our program partners for making this happen. And the other company is called Life on the Yard Apparel. Listen, they got some great stuff. They got a nice shirt. So again, you need to get you one of these shirts. We're going to try that one more time. That's all right. Listen, you already know that the HBCU experience is like no other college experience. And as a matter of fact, it is an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. Now, not only should you be able to remember the time, you should also be able to represent the memory with a Life on the Yard apparel. Now, these shirts allow you to bring a little bit of nostalgia back by allowing you to wear the memories of being on the yard, especially from some of those landmarks that no longer exist. This is my freshman dorm right here. Now, right now, you can represent those memories in your dorm life and support the HBCU Alumni Care campaign with your purchase. It's really easy. Just go to www.lotyapparel.com and search for your HBCU and dorm. Use the promo code HBCU Live, and $2 for each purchase will support the campaign. Now, if you don't see your school or your dorm, just drop the company a message. Use the Contact Us tab, and they will work on supporting your request. So what are you waiting for? Purchase a shirt, support the campaign, and represent those memories with Life on the Yard apparel. Your HBCU experience. And don't forget to use the promo code HBCU Live. Listen, I'm so glad to be here today and to be a part of this. And listen, you wouldn't believe who just showed up. Oh, LG. I'm so glad he's here to be part of the conversation. So I'm just going to bring him along with these ladies real quick. Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Dr. Guyton from Bluefield State University. Welcome, Kimberly Wilson from Jarvis Christian College. And listen, I talked about these people talking about being tardy to the party. Listen, y'all show some love, make some noise for Reverend Jenkins. How you doing, my good brother?
All right. First of all, and Brown. First of all, I ain't get no link, bro. I ain't get no link, bro. Let me tell you something. Kim's been trying to email me all evening. I ain't got no link from her. Finally, William Hampton, our director of alumni affairs, said, "Hey man, let me send it to your personal email." I ain't got nothing, bro. Nothing. I'm sorry, that's not academic. I didn't receive anything. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
But I swear to God, I ain't got nothing, bro.
That's okay.
I'm sitting there, hey man, I'm sitting there mad at this one. I'm a man of God, so I ain't supposed to be saying what I was saying in my head. But I swear, I'm sitting there like, you got to be kidding me, really? Okay, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord, everybody. Yes, we come on. We glad you made it on the end, Pastor. How about you? You yet holding on?
I'm yet holding on, bro. I'm yet holding on. I'm yet holding on, man.
Listen, real quick. Let me just go and get a quick word from you. Just give me a good word on why the importance of alumni giving, Pastor. Come on, you can.
Let me tell you real quick. I'll be very, very brief. I won't act Baptist today. Here it is. Let me tell you real quickly. Because Jarvis accept and HBCUs accept students like me. I barely got out of high school. I preached the whole time that I was in high school. I didn't care about school. I would sleep through class and then go preach revival in the evening. That's all I did. I didn't even have a college to attend in July of 1988. Somebody told me to come to Jarvis. My dad brought me down here. Here's the reality. I talked to Linda Rutherford, who was over at admissions. So if somebody want to know, should you give to HBCUs? Some HBCUs don't care about your SAT, your ACT, because I made an 8 on my ACT because I fell asleep on the test. I told y'all I didn't care nothing about that. But I graduated from Jarvis. So that's why I'm telling you, this is the school you need to give to and enter these schools because they will accept folk who the rest of the people will not accept.
Come on. He said that. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but he said that. They will accept you and give you an opportunity when sometimes when you close the door in your face.
And to be honest with you, sometimes that's all they want is an opportunity. They can do it. They just need the opportunity and someone to give them a chance.
Hey man, I know that's right. I know that's right. Now let's talk about real quick. Again, for those who do not know, again, this is Reverend Diggins. He's a class of 1992, majored in religion while at Jarvis Christian. He got his master's divinity at the Perkins School of Theology, which is now the Southern Methodist University. He is the chaplain of the institution as well as the assistant professor of religion. I'm so glad to have you here, Reverend. So glad.
Let me say this again. I'm so sorry. I really am. When I tell you that I'm going in the morning to IT to say I don't know what demon got into my email, but some demonic power tried to keep me off here. But let me just say this because I'm a preacher. Give me just 30 seconds. You know the reason the devil tried to keep me off here, Dr. Guyton? Because the anointing on my life is to raise money. So here's what I want to tell you to do. Those of you who are sitting there hesitating, what are you waiting on? What are you delaying for? Right now, it's offering time. Here's what I want to tell you. It's time for you to now give. Listen, Dr. Zan Westerholm Jr., I'm closing, but Dr. Zan Westerholm Jr. said, don't talk about it, put feet to your prayers. You say you love Jarvis, you love these other schools. Here's what it's time to do. Reach in your pocket. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's time to give. I need everybody right now. The offering song is being played. Shall we pray? If I need to, I'll do it. Let's go. It's time to give. I only gave my 25. So I want to challenge everybody who's going to come out of the class of 1992. Don't talk to me. Listen, don't even email me. Don't inbox me. Get in your pocket right now and go give at least $25 to Jarvis. If I can do it, you can too. All right, let's go. I'm ready.
Now he said that. Now, so
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt the program. I'm sorry.
Man, I love it. So again, we are dropping the chats to all of our schools in the link in the chat, and the links to all the schools in the chat right now, just in case if you just missed an opportunity again. We want to make sure we are a blessing to all of our institutions as much as you can. You heard the challenge from the good Reverend Pastor here. He said, listen, to his classmates specifically from the class of 1992. I love it because that's a kindred spirit because I came out in 92. Yeah. So now, listen, let's talk about the importance of alumni engagement real quick before we get up out of here. Let's just talk about, again, alumni engagement. Why we need you, whether you're alumni for Bluefield, for Jarvis, for Shorter, for Bethune, doesn't matter. Let's talk about alumni engagement and why is that so important. Kim, I'm going to go and start with you first and let you get your little, there you go. Get you a moment. Talk about alumni engagement.
Okay. It's almost like what's going on with the voting right now. We have to engage with our young people so we can pass on the tradition of the spirit of giving and learning and the importance of education. It's no different. So we have to engage with our young people to keep that going, especially HBCUs, because we're in danger of losing that. And I remember shortly after I graduated, A Different World came out. And I would not miss that show for anything. I said, they are talking my language and living my life. And even years later, my son, when he was growing up, he would see that. And HBCUs are making a big comeback now because we realize we missed something. You don't have to take away from our school to be successful in another environment. So that's why we got to engage with our kids. It's okay to get the best and brightest back with us so we can give them opportunities. And for example, when I was in school, Jarvis, before I even graduated, I actually had a contract for teaching. They put it in my face, say, sign this, Kim. I didn't do it. And I was also accepted to graduate school at Ohio State because Jarvis had an alignment with them. I didn't go, but I had that opportunity. So now Jarvis is aligned with the Harvest Business Program, and we have 2 kids who just graduated. They're already in that. So that's what we need to do. We need to engage because there are opportunities that could be missed. that may not be available if you're stuck in the numbers.
Right. Listen, I don't know about you all, but I swear Dwayne and Whitley were my classmates. Every Thursday night, that was just like, how do they know what's going on? Like, how do they know?
Yeah.
I swear, Dr. Guy, what you got? What about you?
I believe in passing it forward. I believe in someone gave someone the opportunity to go to school, whether it's $5, $500, or whatever. But pass it forward and give someone else the opportunity that you had that otherwise could not afford it. And we should not have to totally depend upon an ink pen signing to give us funding. We should be able to fund ourselves. With as many alumni as we have, we should be able to fund ourselves.
Okay. That'll preach. We got to fund ourselves because we can't depend on that pen, because that pen, everybody pen. I don't want everybody's signature.
Exactly.
I don't want everybody's signature. Pastor, what you got about alumni engagement?
Here's what I think. I think, Anthony, I grew up in an all-black community, or predominantly black community. And I noticed that now we don't have a lot of those communities. My son and my children did not grow up in that. But the HBCU represents that kind of community. Mm-hmm. So what we're able to do is pass along the values that have been important to us as black people. So what I think we need to do as alumni is not only give our money, but we need to share our presence. Come back, work with the professors. If you are a business major, I'm talking about Jarvis. I love the other schools, but if you're a business major from Jarvis Christian College or a social work major from Jarvis Christian College, it is not just the responsibility of the professor to educate our current students, but your responsibility. So we need to be involved so that we can help the college and the community to continue to move forward.
Listen, that's it right there. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna go, before we get up out of here, I'm gonna go back and look at the tote board one more again before we get up out of here.
Hold on, Anthony, before you do that, now listen to me. Hold on, before you do that, listen to me. Hold on, let me do that. Hold on, let me take my glass off so y'all can look right here in my good eye. Look right here.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you a spotlight too.
Yeah, right here. Everybody out there, everybody that has not yet given, hear what I need you to do before he pull this tote board up. Jarvis Christian College, we better not be in the last place. Listen, I love everybody, but I'm coming to everybody in the class tonight too if we're in the last place. You better get your tail out there and give. All right, I'm through.
Now, when you say last place, are you referring to just this week, or are you talking about overall campaign?
No, we ain't gonna talk about that, bro, because I saw what you was doing earlier. We're not finna do that. No, sir. No, we ain't finna do that. Bro, we was at 45, but we ought to be up there right about now, because, hey, come on, let's move.
All right, so we started off the show, ladies and gentlemen, with about $45, $50 for every institution. And again, we just want you all to know that no matter what you give, we appreciate the fact that, if you didn't know, I'm going to tell you a little bit again about some of our schools. Again, with a school like Shorter College, with the partnerships with Arkansas State Department of Community Corrections and the Juvenile Justice System, along with their early start, dual enrollment, and the traditional programs, your donation to Shorter College will further the model of I think, therefore I am for every student. Now, by giving to Bluefield State, Bluefield is committed to being the region's leading institution of higher education. Now, they are embracing the diversity that shapes our world. Now, Bluefield State strives to assist students through all walks of life to achieve their personal and professional goals.
That's our mission.
And your donation and supports to the mission of Jarvis Christian College as they prepare a diverse population of lifelong learners intellectually, socially, spiritually, and personally through providing interactive services and using a variety of modalities of instructional delivery. Again, I just want to let you all know just a little bit more about these three institutions and why you need to give and all that great stuff. Now, here we go.
I'll hold my thought because I want to say something afterwards.
Oh, okay. Let me refresh the screen real quick. Okay. Now listen, y'all ain't made the college move, but that's okay. We got until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's take a look at the totals real quick. We're going to take a look at these totals real quick. I wish I had a drum roll, but that's okay. There we go. All right, now. We are at $45 again for Shorter College. Bluefield State, you are now at $105. Jarvis,
thank you.
You're at $310 so far. Woo!
Yay!
Okay. See? I told you have not because you asked not. We have made some movement. I need to move that 45 from short a little bit higher. I need to move it a little bit higher. But we're not done, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this campaign goes until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday night. Every school gets from Saturday to Saturday, and whatever you can give, we appreciate it. I know every school that has gotten their donation is thankful and appreciative because that's just a little bit extra that they got. And a lot of times when they go back and look at the list, it's not, they'll go back and look at the list and say it's not just their alums, it's alumni from across the country. Come on! Come on, brother. He said I'm making my donation right now.
That's my brother. Hey, Mom. Shout out. Thank you, brother.
All right. So before we get up out of here, I like to always do a quick moment where I like to let everyone do a final shout out. If you got anybody you want to shout out, any upcoming activity or events are going on your campus, or anything else that we need to know about your institution, this is your time to do it. So let's see. Let's go with you, Dr. Guyton. Let's go and let's start with you. And then
okay, we're for the first time in 52 years, we're doing housing this year. So by the fall of 2021, we hope to have everyone on campus and life will be booming as a college campus finally again.
Yes.
Please give us.
All right. Any shout outs? Anybody you want to say acknowledgement to? You want to say hi to anybody or let anybody know what's going on?
Hi to everybody out there that's an HBCU. We're all family. Thank you for giving, and let's continue to support and lift each other.
And your admin,
Felicia, she did not make it, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Felicia. She's my biggest support.
Yeah, she gonna watch. She gonna be tarnished at the party. She gonna watch the YouTube tomorrow. Good. All right, Kim, what you got?
Okay, so one of the things I remember reading, you asked about any kind of like fun fact. Well, I don't know if you know it, but Jarvis, we've had 10 national Miss UNCLs at Jarvis. So I'm gonna give them, if it's okay, I can give them a real quick shout out. And you know what? Here's the funny thing about it. 4 of them they were there when I was there. So they started the tradition. So Karen Sneed, Miss UNCF 1984, Shirley Mitchell 1985, Sandra Hill 1986, Yolanda Thompson 1987, Nicole Whitfield 1988, Hovland Hill 1990, Michelle Fair 1991, Bernice Porter 1994, Tyra Gamble, 1995, and Cameron Williams in 2007. So I'd like to shout out to them, to all of the Jarvis alumni, and to our Director of Alumni Affairs, and my fraternity brother, Mr. William Hampton, and to Deborah Mitchell, who was my pre-alumni association. She's one of our past president. I call her the ultimate Miss Jarvis, and also our past president, Mr. Darnell Whitney. Thank you.
Yeah, Darnell been watching. Hey, Darnell, what's going on, brother? Yeah. All right, Reverend, what you got, Pastor? What you got?
All right, let me say this. This is Jarvis Fest, and I want to number one, before I say something about that, let me say give a big shout out to the students that I believe are the best students in the entire world, and that's all of the students at Jarvis Christian College. Let me tell you, man, on behalf of the administration, everybody, how proud we are of y'all for hanging in there this semester through all of your obstacles, through all of your difficulties. You have now just about made it to the end of the semester. This week is Jarvis Fest. Tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., we have a virtual graduate and professional fair, school fair going on. Then on Friday, we got Jarvis Got Talent. We have some of the most gifted students in the world, and they will be performing. Then we have at 6 p.m. On Friday, the virtual coronation of Mr. and Miss Jarvis. Our day of giving is Saturday. Let me say one more thing, and then I'll be through. If anybody out there, because we have students out there that may be in high school and you're looking for somewhere to begin your college career next summer, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to contact our admissions department, because we have a program, Kimberly, called ESSP. ESSP is Early Start Summer Program. You can literally come to Jarvis Christian College and earn 12 credits to get you started in the summer, which means when you're done in the summer, you're almost a sophomore, which means, and by the way, we want you to stay at Jarvis, but if not, most of those credits are transferable to another institution. So I want to give a shout out to our president, Dr. Lester Z. Newman, our provost, Dr. Glenelle Lee Pruitt, because without these people, there is no Jarvis Christian College. I love y'all. I'm done.
Listen. He said, I may have been late, but I got a message. I got a word for you. I love it. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, again, I am so appreciative again to be here once more and again to uplift and support HBCUs across the country, to meet all these alumni from so many walks of life. I just want to give a toast. I'm gonna just give some people give a toast. I've been drinking I've been sipping my tea. I want to just lift up Shorter College. I want to lift up Bluefield State. I want to lift up Jarvis Christian College on this evening for all of the great work that you all have been doing and you will continue to do. Kudos on the new dormitories and the football team coming back. You know, kudos on Jarvis Fest. I will see you Saturday. I'll be with you Saturday afternoon for a few hours before I come back, and I'll wrap up the week for this week for you all. I'm gonna come and show some love on y'all show later on Saturday afternoon. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching the HBCU Alumni House Party. I'm Anthony Brown. As always, I'd like to tell you, we are stronger together. We are standing united. It doesn't matter if you went to a 2-year, a 4-year, a private or a public HBCU. We are all family. And listen, I don't even care about what happened with the election. All I know is it doesn't matter because I know who rules in my life. And no matter what, it's going to be a brighter day. Listen, I didn't put my hand in the hand of the man. Somebody say he can steal the waters and calm a raging sea. Come on, somebody. I'm here to let you know.
Yes.
We all right. We made it this far. What makes you think we won't make it even further, whatever the outcome is? Now that when we didn't know, we were okay, and now that we might know, we still
okay.
Okay. Listen, it's been fun. I gotta run. Shoot for the moon. You miss. You will always be among the stars. Always make time to take time for what the life has to offer just for you. And my last, like I always say, always know that nothing is impossible because every day you can look in the mirror and say, I
am somebody.
Hey, we gotta get up out of here. Yes, don't leave.
Coming out of HBCU is amazing. It's epic. It's fun. It's like the best experience of your life.
Homecoming at an HBCU, nothing like it.
Relive the experience, to reflect, to reclaim, to donate, to build, to reinforce, and to do all of those things during that week.
When homecoming comes around, it's like the flags go up, everyone has new energy. You got the new shoes, new outfits. Yeah, HBCU is more for African American students, a place they can actually feel like a majority in life.
Undergrad, that's the time we get to skip class, you get to do stuff like the stuff during the day, like the comedy show, the Taste of FAMU, that fun stuff. That's cool, and that's stuff you get to do while you're in school.
HBCU homecoming is like a big family reunion. Seeing people that have graduated that you haven't seen, or just seeing the way old Howard, because there's always this argument, old Howard versus new Howard.
You have all the Greeks out. Everybody just kind of meets in front of the union. So they're out there filming, they're out there strolling, everybody's out there talking, everybody's out there just doing their thing.
Homecoming at a university is what it says. It's coming home.
We get so caught up in our day-to-day lives, especially now that we're out of school and we're grown and have families and working and careers and all that good stuff. And homecoming is a way to come back and reconnect.